What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Noah Colvin, and today we have shoulders. I'm going to teach y'all how to grow some cap delts. I put on my Snapchat story who wanted me to post a mic'd up video of how to grow your shoulders, and I got like 15, 16 yeses, so I'm going to go ahead and run it up. So if you don't have me on Snapchat, I'll just put it right down here. Definitely add me. I'll run some polls, post some stories and stuff that you might want to see, just like some tips and tricks on like how to maximize your workouts, how to get the most out of your lifts. So definitely gonna do, we're gonna get in here. We just pulled up to the gym, just got done drinking the pre-workout, so we're about to get rowdy, about to be feeling it. You know, shoulders is one of my favorite muscle groups to hit. I definitely think that shoulders are one of my strong points. I would say my shoulders and my chest are like my strong points when it comes to strength and look. So hopefully I can put y'all on and I can give y'all some tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your shoulder movements, because a lot of people don't understand that you don't have to do a lot of volume for your shoulders. You just have to do a couple workouts and go to absolute failure and really push yourself as much as you can through these workouts to really grow your shoulders. A lot of people think that they have to do like 7, 8 different workouts to grow your shoulders, and that is completely wrong. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to simply and efficiently get that crazy shoulder pump. So without further ado, let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? So what I do to start my shoulders is I always start with pre-exhaustion. So just do lateral flies. I either do them sitting down or standing up. And so when I do these, I just really try to focus on using a lighter weight and just going for higher volume so I can really promote blood flow to my shoulders and really get them warmed up before I get into heavy pressing, because I always dumbbell shoulder press to start, but I always start with flies to pre-exhaust to my shoulders so I really feel the pressing movement whenever I start getting into heavy weight and I get warmed up. So my shoulder was a little messed up a few weeks ago. I was barbell benching and I heard a pop, and I think that pop was turned into bursitis in my right shoulder. So been rehabbing my right shoulder for the past probably 3-4 weeks, and it's feeling a lot better now. So hoping to get it back up to strength, full strength, but I feel a little bit of bursitis in my right shoulder, but not too much. So that's a good thing. But I just want to show y'all how to really control heavier weight and not let the weight control you, because at that point you're getting into ego lifting and then you run the risk of getting injured. Nobody wants to get injured when you're trying to get big. So I'm telling y'all, when I say you don't need a lot of volume, you don't need any volume or a lot of volume for shoulders. Oh my gosh. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of people think that you have to do a lot of workouts to get big shoulders. And all I do, literally all I do, is I'll pre-exhaust my shoulders with lateral flies, dumbbell shoulder press, go into heavier lateral flies with partials, so utilizing half reps, and then probably go one more pressing movement, so usually like a Smith machine, and then do shrugs, rear delts, be done. Probably like 5 workouts total, and 2 presses, 1 rear delt, and then shrugs and lateral flies. That's it. Lateral flies are the best workout to do if you want big shoulders. Isolates the shoulder. Don't have to worry about any other muscle group involved besides your forearms, and it builds good forearms and engages your trap some, but really focuses on isolating the medial part of your shoulder, which is the thickest part of your shoulder. And that's the part of the shoulder everybody wants. You gotta notice when I'm doing these flies too, I'm not like jerking up the weight. I'm not letting all my momentum fuel me rep for rep. I'm really focusing on giving like a little bounce when I come here. Focus on coming up to right about ear level. And I want to focus on really flaring my shoulders up and out so I can feel that in the medial part of my shoulder. I don't really want to grip it super hard because I feel it more in my forearms. I see a lot of people that go like this and they swing it. You're just using momentum and you're not really isolating and warming up the shoulder. You have to control the weight to really feel the movement. So for some people, that's sitting straight up and doing this. For other people, it's kind of bending over and doing this, because they feel like they can kind of round out their shoulders more and bring them up and out to flare them out, to feel it more in their shoulder. I'm definitely more of like a bending over type of guy, because even doing this right here, I can feel my shoulder just from those previous 2-3 sets. So probably gonna get into some pressing, probably work up to like 80. I mean, that's what I've been doing the past couple weeks. That's what's felt the best. And with shoulders, don't worry about the weight. Don't worry about throwing up the biggest weight. Don't worry about having the thickest shoulders. Don't worry about that. Worry about weight that you can control. Control. You don't want to be in here ego lifting, because so many people I see come in here and try to fucking shoulder press shit they can't, and end up hurting themselves, or just something detrimental ends up happening. So when you see me get into my shoulder presses, you'll see that I'm controlling the weight. I'm focused on internally rotating my elbows in to target more on my shoulder, and I'm not flaring out, because I feel like that puts too much emphasis on your anterior delt. And once you start putting too much emphasis on your front shoulder, that's where you could kind of overstretch it or hyperextend it, whatever it may be. So you really want to focus on rotating your elbows in and kind of rounding out your shoulders, so you feel it more in your shoulder and it's not as hard on your front shoulder and your elbows. All right, so starting with 40s, nothing crazy. So usually I run the rack. I'll start like 40, I'll go up by 10 pounds until I get into like heavier weight, like 70, 75, 80, which I did work up all the way to 95 before my shoulder, before I fucked up my shoulder a little bit, but we're getting back now. We're not worried about the weight. We're worried about the control, building the shoulder muscle up, breaking it down, going to a failure, and just keeping that same intensity. So when I do this, I'll pop them up. I get them right by my ears. And like, you see how I'm flared out right now? I internally rotate my elbows, rotate my wrists in, and I come up like that. And this way, I feel it right in my shoulder. I don't feel it super hard on my front shoulder. It's not hard on my elbows. I just focus on pause, up, pause, up. I feel like pausing is a huge part, because it just shows control. If you can't pause, give yourself a full rep from top or from the bottom up, shouldn't be doing that weight. And also, another thing, see a lot of people do, they rush their sets. They don't have adequate rest in between sets. So there's a difference between rest and recovery. Obviously, recovery is like, get done working out, make sure you get enough sleep, make sure you get enough water, make sure you get enough food. That's recovery. Rest is in between sets, giving yourself enough time to rest so you can have as much power and as much strength for your next set. So obviously, with me start with like lower weight, I don't take as much rest time in between sets, because I want to focus on really getting my joints, ligaments, muscle warmed up, and I want to get that pump going. I want to get my body heat ramped up. I want to start getting in the workout. But once I start getting up to like 70, 80 pounds, I start like taking, about 3 minutes in between, which seems like a while, but it's so worth it. Whenever you go for that next set, you took that 3 minutes, which I think is 180 seconds. So definitely enough time to rest, and you have enough, strength to get, more reps than you thought you could. A lot of people just rush their sets, go straight into it, can't push shit because they didn't give themselves enough rest time. I focus on pause and explosion. Like, slow on the way down, explode on the way up, pause in between, keeping that muscle under constant tension. I'm never fully locking out. I always keep my elbows slightly bent to keep that constant tension. Make it a little tougher. Always get set. Internally rotate the elbows and the wrists right by the ears. Come up. Pause. Up. Slow. Pause. Up. If you wanted to help you, it's like 1, 2, up. 1, 2, 1, up. 1, 2, 1, up. And as you know, if you watched the last video, we are on the cut. your boy is finna be shredded for summer. So started the highest I got up to on the bulk was like 197. Right now I'm sitting at 190 flat, which I don't think it's true. I think I'm sitting like 192. But not feeling as strong, but still feeling pretty strong. But I'm excited to see what I look like this time on the cut, because I never truly cut before when I did cut last summer, or I never truly bulked before my cut last summer. But true bulk, put on 27 pounds, gonna get back down to like probably like low 170s, low mid 170s. So shit gonna be nice. I don't know about y'all, but when I record here, I get some weird fucking looks. There's nobody else doing this shit. That's the thing too, a lot of people don't know. Train to failure on your working sets. When you're doing like warm-up sets, don't fucking kill yourself with those warm-up sets. Don't go all the way to failure and literally burn yourself out in the first 2-3 warm-up sets. The working sets is where you want to burn yourself out. So with the 40s and 50s, I was going like 12, 15 reps. 60 will probably lower it, go like 10 to 12. 70 is probably where we start getting into working sets. So I'll probably go for we'll go for as many as we can do. But I always keep a baseline. Like if I'm doing 70, like baseline's like 8. But you want to, with your working sets, you want to go into a failure. But the warm-up sets, don't go to a failure. Just get warmed up. Don't worry about going as hard as possible before you get into your heavyweight, because you will get frustrated because your strength will not be where you want it to be because you fucking burnt yourself out. That's another thing. Hydrate. Working sets till failure. This mama didn't raise no bitch. Breathe, baby, breathe. Lightweight, nothing's heavy. Oh my gosh. It's a working set. Damn. Shouldn't have whooped my ass. It's another thing too. When I said focus on weight you can control, that doesn't mean for only 2 to 3 reps. It means weight you can do across the board consistently for at least 8. If you're doing only 2 to 3 reps, bro, you ain't getting no workout. You are literally just power building strength training. And that's just gonna build power. You'll build up strength, but hypertrophy work is putting the muscle on a constant tension and going as many reps as that muscle will allow you to tear the muscle fibers apart so they can rebuild back stronger. A lot of people don't get this shit, bro. It's a science. So it's more than just how strong you are. If you're strong, you feel like you can get it for a good amount of reps, go for it. It'll humble you real quick if you can't. True test. But if you can control the weight and get some solid reps in, go as much as that muscle or your body will let you go. That's where you'll grow. That's where you get fucking headphones bullshitting. But I ain't even listening to music. I just got these on so nobody come up to me. Going to 80. Let's see what 80 feeling like. I'm hoping for the best. So, rest. See, the good thing about lateral raises, we don't have to rest. You can go fucking balls to the wall as hard as you can go. But if you press, you gotta rest. If you press, you rest. That sounded fucking stupid, but in my head it sounded cool. So, same thing, doesn't matter if it's heavy. Kick it up, make sure you are set. Strong base, elbows, wrists internally rotated. More emphasis on the medial head of the shoulder and the anterior delt. Don't flare out. Puts too much tension on the front shoulder and you will fuck yourself up and hurt your shoulder. Control. This might be Shit, this might be the heaviest I do. If it is, we'll go back down to 70, do another working set. It's not gonna faze me, bro. It's all about feeling good, looking good, and being as strong as you can while doing it. Strong man. I will not be defeated. You don't fail. Oh my gosh. Some heavy weight, bro. Oh, I see you moving, and I was like, damn, that man's strong back there.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, for sure. You don't even need to be strong to look strong. I look like I can do a hell of a lot of weight, but I can't because I'm fucking weak. That's what I mean by partials. Halfway up. It's not a full rep. This is what you need to get out of your head. It doesn't matter if it's a full rep or not. If it's at the end of your set, you're giving all you got, and you're doing 3/4 rep, half rep, quarter rep, you are putting so much tension on that muscle to where it has no choice but to grow. So stop going to where, just stop. Like, go to failure every time. Stop not going to failure. That's how you grow, bro. Keep the intensity up. Balls to the wall, don't leave anything in the tank. Want fucking huge shoulders. Stop acting like a little bitch. Come on, bro. This ain't science. Press, flies, press, flies, press, flies. Doing some shrugs, doing some rear delts. That's all it is, bro. Fucking, like I said, don't leave anything in the tank. Failure on your working sets. Warm up sets, just get blood flow. Focus on getting your joints, ligaments, muscles warmed up. Working sets as hard as you can fucking go, and as far as your body will take you. All right, guys, so my phone storage was full, so the recording cut off. So these are clips from another shoulder workout. It's the same exact movements I was talking about with Smith machine press and rear delt flies. So I'm just going to run these clips. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not subbed to the channel, go ahead and sub to the channel. It is free. You can take away at any time. And turn on that bell notification so you're always up to date when we post every Sunday. And comment anything you want to see in the future or what you liked about the video. Other than that, God bless. Y'all take care.